Instead of feeling like you've blown a day and telling yourself that you'll get back on track tomorrow, consider splitting the day up into morning, afternoon, and evening. That way, if you blow one, you don't have to wait so long to get back on track. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda. Welcome to the channel where we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, I'm going to be reacting to One More Time by Blink182, a band that I have a little bit more than casually followed since the 90s. I've always loved them, and I was pleasantly surprised to hear that they came out with a new song. So I'm very excited to get into this. This was a request from Erin, my amazing Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't had a chance to check out my Patreon, please make sure to do so. Link is in the description. You get to jump on live Zooms with me, little intimate Zooms with me, get behind the scenes stuff, so much more. Every single dime goes toward my mental health outreach. And if you want even more mental health content, you can follow me on Instagram at @mentalamanda. My account got deleted, so I appreciate all of your love and support in helping me build back up over there. But without any hesitation here, let's get into One More Time by Blink182.
Strangers, from strangers into brothers, from brothers into strangers once again. We saw the whole world, but I couldn't see the meaning. I couldn't even recognize my friends. But nothing's any different. Right now feels the same, I wonder why. I wish they told us it shouldn't take a sickness or airplanes falling out the sky.
Oh man, so like I said, I've casually followed them for a while, and I'm assuming the sickness is Mark, the singer that was just singing Mark's battle with cancer that he's been going through, and the airplanes falling out of the sky is probably a reference to Travis being in a plane accident quite a few years ago. I don't remember what year it was, but quite a few years ago. At this point, they still have such an amazing sound. It's just, we've gotten so much great music this year, taking me back to the 90s and 2000s. It's been great, and Think Linkin Park, Blink-182, but this reminds us that tragedy shouldn't have to strike for us to be there, for us to stand together, for us to support each other. As a matter of fact, I actually got in trouble on 9/11. When 9/11 happened, I was in high school, and we stood up to say the pledge. And I remember asking, why are we saying the pledge? Because we never do that. And the teacher said, well, Amanda, perhaps you don't realize the atrocities that have happened in our country today. And I said, I realize perfectly well the atrocities that have happened in our country, but if we are going to stand together as a nation, or we're going to stand together as a community, shouldn't we be doing that every day and not just when there's atrocities, not just when there's tragedy?
Do I have to die to hear you miss me? Do I have to die to hear you say goodbye? I don't wanna act like there's tomorrow. I don't wanna wait to do this one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. I miss you. Took time, but I admit it. It still hurts even after all these years. And I know that next time ain't always gonna happen. I gotta say I love you while we're here. Do I have to die to hear you miss me? Do I have to die to hear you say goodbye? I don't wanna act like there's
love how it's going back through their history, through their backstory. I'm so glad Tom's back. I just didn't feel like Blink-182 was the same without Tom. I got to see them perform at Chester's tribute show, and I don't remember the artist that took Tom's place, but it just wasn't the same, in my opinion. But if there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that there may not be a tomorrow, and that's a hard pill to swallow. So hug your kid, take them on a surprise adventure, write a love letter to your partner, call your parents, share your feelings with your crush. Do not wait, because tomorrow is just not guaranteed. And the part where he says, I miss you, it took time, but I admit it. That was like a coming of age for me, since their hit Miss You, which by the way is me and my son's song, it's our song, was about the struggle with being vulnerable and talking about your feelings with someone you care about. And then after some time, there's this pain from not breaking through that discomfort and not getting out what you needed to say. I know I have that with my parents, especially, just not saying all the things that I wish I would have said and not expressing my love in the way I wish I would have expressed it. But this new line, I think, shows a lot of maturity and growth for the band and its individual members.
One more time, 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 one more time. I miss you.
You know what I love the most about Blink is you never know whether or not you're just gonna get that fun sound, that fun story, or whether or not you're gonna get something with a little bit more emotional depth. And I was pleasantly surprised with, actually, no, I wasn't surprised at all. I expected to love this song going into it, because I don't think there have been a whole lot of Blink songs that I didn't love. I don't remember in any other songs Travis getting to join in on vocals, so that was kind of cool, even if it was just brief. That was kind of cool. But every day should be one more time, instead of waiting for some special occasion that may never come. I know that I used to do that all the time, where I'd save, dishes or lip gloss or phone calls or whatever the case was for a special time, like, oh, I should do that on a special occasion. And then either I forget or that special occasion just never comes. So it ends again on Miss You, which really drives home the point that they've denied their feelings to realize too late, that they should have been open. They should have talked about that. They should have communicated. And this is a wonderful capture, in my opinion, of the complications that we face when it comes to relationships, whether intimate relationships or not, and the perspective that we gain as we grow older and we settle into our priorities. Our priorities shift so much as we grow, and this is showing so much growth from them. And I love the visual of getting to go through the back steps with them and getting to go through their history and their past, because they're kind of part of mine. Maybe not as much as Linkin Park or Simple Plan or NSYNC or anything, but they are a part of my adolescence, and it was great to get to relive some of that with them while also seeing their growth. So thank you very much, Erin, for recommending this song. Make sure that you're sharing your stories here in the comments, good, bad, and crazy. That's how we shatter the mental health stigma. And like you said, might never get one more time to share that. And it's so important that we're getting things out of our heads and our hearts, so they're not just marinating in there. So they're not just creating this energetic vortex that will sap all of our energy. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.